What's up, y'all? It's your boy J Cruz, aka known as the Audio Cat, man, with another day in the shop. This is a video I've been dying to bring to y'all, man. I did my wide body video a while back. I didn't give you all the details of what we did and how we did it. I was actually working the process of doing it, but we've sold a couple, and we got one in the shop right now I'm about to introduce you guys to. This is a 2016 Challenger RT. It's a 6.4 liter. This is what the car looks like right now. So you want to, it's a Scat Pack RT. So I'm gonna show you exactly what's going on with her, man. We got Mr. Real over there getting busy, and you can see the transformation of this car. He is responsible for some of the build. You guys see this car right now? I just want you to pay attention to this car. So what you see right now is not what you're going to see in a few. And this video could have seemed like a few minutes, but over here could be a few hours. So this is what the car looks like right now. As we begin this vlog, you can see the car is completely normal. I am about to get this car, guys, and make this a wide body. That means I'm gonna be doing the front bumper from a Hellcat. I'm gonna be doing the wide body from the Hellcat. We're doing wheels and tires. We're doing lights. We're doing everything. Because the car that you just saw today is not the same car you're about to see when we get done with it. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. We've already had the parts gone to paint and body. Because there is the front bumper for this vehicle. That is a Hellcat front bumper. We also have all the pieces over there for the wide body and all the other pieces you guys see in here. So right now, we're about to start lifting up this car to start this transformation. It's gonna be a 2 or 3 day job, guys. But y'all gonna see it in a few minutes as y'all see it here on the video. But this is kind of what we're going to, man. I wanna bring it to y'all. I'm gonna do this as a complete how-to. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how. Let me tell you what happened. When I did my car, there was no instructions. I did my car, and I just used the knowledge that I had, and I built it, right? But as you got the kits on, there's been a lot of issues with certain concerns on these cars, on these wide bodies, and we dealt with those, and we got them fixed on my car. So now we have them pretty much where we can do it for you with no problem. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I do to make this car be 100% with the wide body. That's what we're starting right now, guys. So this could be the beginning of the video. We're gonna start lifting up the car, dismantling the car, start doing the process of installing the wide body, start cutting the fender flares, start cutting everything we need to do, putting it together. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how we do it, y'all. So stay tuned so y'all can pay attention to how you do your car a wide body. All right, y'all. One of the beginning transformation we got Mr. Real through in the building. You see that? That's a real gun, y'all just don't understand. But right now he's about to knock out these wheels, take the wheels off of this bad boy to install the new Nietzsche wheels that we got sold for this client here. And we're gonna start the wide body process on this bad boy. But he got it up in the air right now. He's getting the wheels and tires off. We could get the fitments done, make sure the spacing and the gaps are gonna be right. So right now we're in the process of taking off the wheels and tires, as you can see right now, to get this bad boy situated as soon as it gets back. All right, y'all, so as you guys can tell right now, the car is lifted in the air. The wheels and tires are removed, and that's gonna give it, obviously we're doing wheels and tires on it, but it's gonna give me the angles I need to do. So let me start to explain yourself, see what's going on here. When you get these vehicles and you do these installs, this is the factory setting from the car. So you can get a lot of different ways of getting this done, but no matter what you do, say there's not original wide body in the car, we're gonna have to modify this fender area. So this fender area, if you guys look deep down inside, let's see if I get you guys the angle in here. Inside here, this is actually a really thin piece of metal, and it's actually an aluminum piece right here. So we're gonna modify. Y'all look at it from here, pretty much this wheel, we're gonna be cutting an area from here to here, around to here, to give the wheel the proper clearance that it needs to be able to have the space to move up and down. I'm gonna be doing that as we get the build going on, but just giving y'all a heads up of exactly what's going on to get the bad boy fixed. All right, y'all, cause this is what's going on, man. On this build that we have here, we always getting comments about people trying to do their installs and having a lot of failures. So I'm gonna show you guys today where the failures come and what we do here at AUDIOZONE to be able to fix these failures on these wide body installs. Number one we're gonna have is, of course, like I showed you guys, we'll be doing some trimming on this factory fender. But the problem that everybody has in this car is being able to get the wide body to stick to the car. They start kind of, it's hard to explain to you, they start coming apart from the top side. They start having another kind of issue when they're trying to get done. So the problem is, guys, is that to make it work right, I'm gonna walk you guys through a trick. Let me get some parts and I'm gonna show you. In fact, I'm gonna take this fender that we've already placed in this location. I'm gonna show you guys the table what it is that happens. So I've already got this back from the paint and body shop, right, guys? And this is the concern that happens here. When they made these, if you look at this really good, I don't know if you guys can get on camera, like a little edge, the top edge that can hit the vehicle, like a little edge that's a little indentation, and then they got the little teeth that you see going across right here, right? The problem is, guys, is that when they get this on the car with the cold and the heat and the body flexing, the 3M tape only has, let me grab something to point it to you guys. So now all on camera know where my keys are. I got a cough all of a sudden here. Check this out. So this is the part that sticks to the car. This is the part that is where the 3M fits in between, like a little gap right there, a little distance. There's not enough grip here on this piece here, guys. You see this little piece I'm pointing out here? There is not enough grip for the wide body to grab to the body. And then these little ripples you see here, the 3M tape catches here, that's not enough surface, guys. So basically, when you're gonna be doing an adhesion of two parts, the more contact that you can get between these two parts, the better it is for the adhesion. So if you only got that little strip that I showed you there, that's just too small, man. Listen, that area is smaller than that to be able to get grip on a wide body. And these cars, as they they move and they flex and they do all these things, guys, you start losing the properties of adhesion. So what I do here to fix this, I'm gonna show you guys what we do here. This is most of my stuff that I have here, but I buy quick steel. It's a steel stick from JB Weld. Everybody knows JB Weld very well. So what I do now is I get this stick here, and I'm gonna show y'all. I come here and I grab it. I'm just gonna do one quick little demo for y'all, so y'all can just get the idea. But this is what I do. So I get this and I knead it together. It gotta go from a solid gray or a black to actually having both colors mixed together. That's when you know that it's mixed up really well. So you're gonna keep on kneading it. It's a longer process, man, but it makes sure that the car's not gonna have no issues as far as having problem with the sticking. So I gotta keep on kneading this together, guys. I'm gonna show y'all what's going on. So as I got this here, guys, you see that the color now and became more consistent. Look, you see the color more now consistent. It's like a solid color instead of multicolors. So what I do here now is I come and I grab this and I start to fill in the voids in between the wide body. So now when you see this, I'm gonna press it in. What I wanted to do is I wanted to get a grip in between the bottom, and here would make me a nicer flat surface. So this is what I'm doing here. Boom, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna start kneading this all the way across. So I start getting access points to be able to get it done. So now I'm gonna get this in here and I gotta start kneading it in, flattening it out. See that? So now you can see here, guys, that you could almost begin to see the little lips on there. That means that I got deep enough. Here I haven't gone deep enough. You don't see no lines yet. So I kind of have to knead it down, bring it underneath here. So if you see here, I'm trying not to get it on this line up here. This is the line I don't want to get. That's a factory line. I want to make everything flat across the board with that factory line. And that's what I'm doing here. So I kind of push it in, and then I flatten it out to I fill the inside little needs. You guys see that? I'm gonna do that in multiple places throughout the wide body. An example, I'll do it right here. I'll do it right here. I'll do it right here. I'll do it right here, right here, right here. So pretty much about every 4 to 6 inches, I'm gonna do the same process on every piece on this car, because then when I do the double-sided tape, now we have a flat area that it grabs. We're basically making a foundation for it to grab. Once we do that, there's also another process that we do here, which you're gonna make sure that it never comes apart. But we'll get to that part when it gets there. Right now, I'm gonna start getting all the pieces ready for installation so we can get them ready to go on the car and start showing you guys how we do the cutting of the car, how we do the modification of the car to make sure that everything fits perfect. I'm Mr. Tony Snow up in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? AKA, he's got a lot of AKA names, but he decided to get involved in the build, man. He's actually, you see I got one done up there already? So he's actually doing this one here, but I gotta give him some classes real quick, and we're gonna do this live. So y'all can understand how we do it too. So when you're getting it done, you're gonna push it from the top down. So you wanna make sure the top stays clear. When you pull it, you see you got the little ripples coming up? The little nipples, little thingies right there? That's about as flat as it's gonna get. So that right there is what it should look like when it gets done. And just make it from the flat here. That's what it should look like. You can barely see the nipples coming up from the original ridges that you see here, but it can be flat all the way around. About every 4 inches or so, we're gonna get that done to make sure we get the proper adhesion to the body. Y'all, we're here at the shop and we got a special guest in the building today, man. To you, he's not special, but to me, he is. Been my client for almost 10 years. He came to my store the first time with the Chrysler Crossfire. It was a long time ago. From there, he got involved in the fitness thing, man. He's always been a built guy. He's got a couple Audis. He got another Audi. He just brought it to us now, man. It's a blessing to have Mr. Brian here with us today, guys, man. He's an old customer. It was funny because when he walked in today, I had Trina, which has been my customer for like 10 years. I got Hunter, been my customer for like 8 years. I got him for 10 years. So it's a good thing that my customers from years still come out here to the shop, man. So he's with us today, man. I'm just gonna interview you, Mr. Brian.
Yeah.
Go to tell us when we first met. Talk about the whole story, man. Give everybody some entertainment of what's going on, but be energetic, you know. Be that Brian that we need on camera today.
No doubt, man. I moved here from California probably about 10 years ago, and I had a Crossfire. A little beat-up ass Crossfire I brought was my first car that I bought when I was here. Jeff hooked me up with a system and that, man. We did everything from all the side components to the subs, amps, everything. And graduated from that, I think I brought my Infinity to you next.
The Infinity.
G37.
Yep.
So as I leveled up in life, obviously, every car I've ever had I brought to him, but I had a gray G37, needed the system in. After the G37, I bought an Audi S5. He did that, and then we just upgraded to the RS5. So we're doing a 10 on that today. We're gonna come back in a couple weeks, maybe do the paint on the wheels.
Just spice it up, make it different, man.
Yeah,
it's like I always tell everybody, your car is just a car until it's unique, man.
Exactly.
And that's what we do, we make it unique. Then we got the guy I was just talking about, Mr. Hunter. He's been a customer of mine. But you know what, now that you're on camera, go ahead and tell everybody how the Lord saved you from homosexuality. Hunter, it's okay, man. You know, today, you know, in a different kind of age. So tell them, when you used to come in with your boyfriend, Esther, how was it that you guys broke up and what happened? Tell them what's going on.
No.
No, you still in denial?
You know what I'm talking about.
I'm only playing, man. Nah, that's just a joke, man. That's just a joke. He's also the guy I told you been a customer for like 8 years. So it's a blessing that we have old school customers coming to the shop, man. We got Mr. Tony rocking and rolling and ripping on this right now. You can see that he already got the foundations going in place, like I told you guys, to be able to make the wide body stick. But this is a failure from the manufacturers. But here at AUDIOZONE, we're able to make it right. All right, because this is what's going on, guys. We got my boys going. I'm gonna show y'all what we're doing with that in a few. But we're about to remove the front factory bumper of this car. Because this is what the factory bumper right now look like. It's a basic RT. Y'all can see this here. That's the basic front assembly for the bumper. We're about to remove that and install the wide body in this car. So this car, by this afternoon, will be a completely wide body with the Hellcat front end, y'all. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be the first RT that I've done. I've done some of the Hellcats, a little bit easier. This one actually has 1,500 parts. I'll show you as we go building into it, man. But should be together this afternoon. So keep on watching. Stay tuned for this movie. So in the process of this bumper removal, guys, I'm gonna walk y'all through. There's some clips that are up here, right here, right here. Everything that's on this black panel here needs to be removed. There's the other ones here. Back over here, if you put your hand back here, you're gonna see that right there. Wish I could zoom in for y'all. Y'all see this bolt right back there? Look, right back there. If you look at it now, you're gonna see that there's a bolt back there. Hold on. Okay, right there. You see that bolt right there? That bolt needs to be removed as a 10mm. And then on the inside of this bad boy, when he gets this off, I'll show y'all now. So he's taking off this side. So like a 10mm bolt, we use a ratchet with a long 10, like a deep bolt, and like a 10mm that he's pulling out of that area right now, as you can see, getting this bad boy. There you go. That's the first 10 bolt. So we get that, we put in the box. You're gonna get this one out, and then I'll show you on the bottom. So one of the common questions that we have a lot is these Chrysler pins. Well, these Chrysler pins, if you look at them, they're not like this type of pins that kind of just pull out with that tab. They're actually little pop-in pins that you can see right there. So the catch-22 is you actually have to get this and grab, you gotta grab them here in the middle, guys, and you have to actually pop it in. So that's how you get them out. Come down here, pop it in, come over here, get it right in the middle here. There you go. So once you do that, then we can get the panel popper, which I just had in my hand, and start coming over here and start removing these clips out. So I'm gonna show you the trick about this. Once you get the clips out, then I'll show you what you gotta do to put them back in again after you pop that area. So you can come after that point, you can remove this, and you come here and remove this. And look at the factory clips that came here. Now, that can allow us to come on this side and start pulling out this little plastic weather strip that you see here. There's actually gonna be another one. There'll be some bolts right here in this area right here that you have to get through. Can't show you in the camera, but it's really right. We got the bumper removed right now in this car. As you can see right now, we got this whole thing removed. We're about to remove the light. We're also doing halo on this bad boy and some other stuff. But as you can see right now, this girl is coming apart. Look at the factory bumper that's on the car. We're about to fix that out, guys, and put the new aftermarket Hellcat bumper, which is gonna be right there. So we already have it all painted, all the wide body painted. This is getting ready to go, but I'm gonna walk you through the process. All right, y'all, so right now, you guys saw that I had tape here earlier. I removed it because I want to go with a different approach on this bad boy. But I'm gonna start getting brackets in here. Because the brackets that the actual wide body gonna clip into this area here. We're gonna do some modifications to make sure it's fine though. But right now, I'm gonna get this here. I'm gonna start getting my guys here. Put that one in right there. Put the other one right there. And the reason I I do the screws, you can do a double-sided tape install, but guys, think about it. How much is double-sided tape really gonna hold all this force? It's not gonna be right. So I screw them in, I'll be doing modifiers anyway. Come over here. And now if you look at it very closely, guys, you're gonna see some little round tabs. I don't know if y'all can see them on the camera. Probably not so close, but you see the little round tabs on there? Y'all see it on the camera? That's where we put in the screw placement, so you guys know. And then we just follow the rest through. I actually push it all the way up so you can see that it gets a full angle on this bad boy. And you're gonna go to fill in this one here. Leave these open, but we'll be doing some cutting over here in this area. So now I'm gonna get to the back one. So this is gonna be the next one we're gonna install here. And if you look at them, this edge here actually ends on the bumper, because like a bumper piece you're gonna go. But this is gonna come from here to here, all the way to this part right here. Here, 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 and we should have an alignment. So right here, flip one here, Gordo, right in this corner. Right there. Another one right here. Come and press it up. Put another one right there. The reason I'm leaving the top blank, y'all see in a few minutes. Now we can come and put this all the way through here. And I'm gonna follow the same steps all the way around. So now that we got all those things marked on, as you can see, they're actually all on the vehicle. We screwed them in. I'm gonna show you how the cutting in a minute. But we gotta actually start putting the Hellcat bumper together. Look at the bumper we've already have painted. It comes with all the accessories that you see inside here when you get the kit. If you don't have a Hellcat, you have an RT or another model, and you actually want to make it a wide body, you have to buy the bumper from the front. The reason going to be that when these cars sit in the back, the factory spoilers here, when the new one comes out being wider, because they'll go wide body, you have to actually make the bumper wider. So we got the Hellcat bumper to put into this car. I'm about to get this. This is the inner piece. You got all the grills. You can look inside here, y'all. You got all the pieces that we have to put together now, and I'm going to start showing you how we do it. This one I already know. You can actually know from your box. It's the only one that comes with the round little edges and the edge of it. Those round things that you know can be the headlight. And the other thing you need to know is all Dodge vehicles have their badging on the driver's side. So you see that this little badge hole that you see holds the badge in place, that is for the driver's side. So looking at this car here, I know that this is gonna go in like this, but it goes installed from the back. So I'm gonna have Gordo come me and flip this around. Boom. And put it down for me. We're limited on space today, y'all. But driver's side. You see the bad boy here, look at the top, look at the driver's side. But then from here, look, y'all come over here, go look at some tabs. These little tabs actually are all gonna line in. You see these little tabs here, y'all? They're actually all gonna line, and when you get it there, you can pop it in. Boom. Once you get that one, you get them all. Start getting them all from the bottom, align first. Wish I had a bigger table. We got so much project going on. Look, guys. We got other things being done, so there's no tables to work on. Yeah, I'm hoping that. Okay, we're gonna get the top, and we'll get this rolling. Yeah, you can put top of it now. You don't see all the struggling there. Okay, so we got the parts together over here. I'm gonna show you guys what's going on. The kit's gonna come with all the extra vents and everything you need to get this whole build done. These are basically your snap and play, man. You can see this right here. You got the clips, same thing. That's gonna go here. This is gonna go here. These are gonna be the bezels. We're gonna about to put in look at the wide body splitter from the bottom that comes in the factory, and we should have this rolling together. I'm about to push this whole bumper together. Everything only falls together in one place. Like I said, look, this lower grill, when y'all look at this, there's tabs here, tabs there. Those tabs actually slide into the bumper. Boom. Once you slide into the bumper, you see this look down here, guys. Look, you should have this look here. That look right there with the screw, that holds that down, this holds this down. This actually goes into place. That's the wrap. I'm about to do it. I'll show y'all when I got the bumper assembled, and we'll get that rolling. So if we got things together, I'm gonna give you some information. These were the clips that we actually removed from the other one. I'll show you guys over here. So we actually removed these clips from the OEM bumper down here. We're gonna use these clips here to remount this new one over here. I'm gonna show you exactly what's going on. So if we get this grill like I showed y'all, it's gonna come like this. So what I need to do is get this clip, put it from the backwards here, slide it in on all my 4 locations. So I'm getting all this here on my 4 locations. All this here on my 4 locations. So now that I got these all the way across, when I get this part here, and it slides through here, watch. Now you're gonna see that it's there. All my holes line up, and I'm ready to go. So I'm gonna have my Josh, my boy Josh, go ahead and put these screws in real quick, and then I'm gonna continue to show you guys what to do on the top. Today we got Lena up in the shop with her friend Crystal coming to visit the Audio Cat over here. You know what I'm saying? It's a long story short. If y'all don't know Crystal, Crystal belongs to this nigga right here.
That belongs to your property?
That's his property. Yo, Isaac, tell everybody, Isaac, let's tell everybody about this situation. They don't understand that in the Bible, it says that man wasn't meant to be alone, so he created a toy. The toy was called the woman. That's just what we, I'm not, my wife could have watched it. Maybe I'm only playing with y'all. But nah, man, that's actually his girl. Isaac's over here, man, so I want to give you an update. Afro Man has moved to the building. He is now with us here in Texas, man. It's been a long time coming. God's been good, is all I can say. My wife is extremely happy for this. But he's actually here, so you're gonna see him a lot more videos. You're gonna be doing a lot more stuff out here. I'm gonna teach him to race because he's obviously a lot thinner than me. So when he's racing the car can be a little bit faster, but he can be whooping your ass, so be paying attention for those videos. But back to what we're doing over here, as the guys are putting the screws on there and getting this bottom piece situated, I'm gonna show y'all how that continues. All right, guys, so we actually have these back in here. You can see all those are ready to go. Bottom is done, but now we have these holes where this is loose, you still see, right? So if you look at it from this side, let me come over here. Y'all actually notice that there's a hole right there. We're actually gonna get that hole and plug it into this hole right here. Josh, show us what we gotta do. So we're gonna get that through, come with some predefined holes. We're gonna get the screws into them and get it all situated and ready to go for that corner over there racing him. You can already see that. But let's see how, I'm gonna just show you how Josh gets this in. So you're playing with it a little bit. Josh, can't get it in? There he goes. Now that one there, he complies the nut, he tightens that up, and he continues that all the way down to get the lower grill mounted. All right, y'all, so this is what's going on. He's actually got the bolts in here, which are the ones that are provided with here. This is actually coming here, matching those holes up, locking that down to get the upper grill installed. All right, so now we got those these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts in there, and the 4 over here. That is ready to go, y'all. So we got that situated. Now we got these end grills that Josh is gonna show you how you pop them in. It's pretty simple, pretty easy, but we want to show you how we do it. Got some tabs you line up. You can make sure all the tabs align. Boom. Situated. And click them in. And that's a wrap, y'all. That one's done. Now you go to the next side. Do the same thing over here, and that part's done. All right, so now that we got those grills installed, a couple seconds ago, you know, I showed y'all this part, which is the reinforcement for the bumper that we had already installed the grill on. This is actually being installed in the car now, and put it into this location to slide into place. So Josh is actually gonna be working on that right there, while we go ahead and slide this bad boy in here. So this piece here, guys, remember the removal of the bumper, I showed you that. This piece here actually has to come off, so this is the top. But we know this is gonna slide in like this, and we start assembling this bumper to go into the position that we need it to go to. So you start aligning the tabs up, make sure everything's going here good. And I got this corner here. Okay. Just make sure you play with it and get it in right, guys. Patience is a virtue. You're dealing with plastic and paint, so you gotta be careful how you get all this in there, but you start getting it situated, you should be all right. So now we finally got the whole grill assembled, ready to go. We're actually ready to get the car back together in the front side to install the aftermarket splitter, but I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek of what's going on. Josh, just flash something here real quick, and I'm gonna show you guys what the bumper is looking like before we get the install done. So as you guys can see, we actually got the bumper all together. This is what it's looking like as we pre-assemble it. We should have it out very shortly to get this assembled and installed in this car. But this is what it's like right now. We're waiting for the lights to come apart to do the installs to get this bad boy rolling. Okay, but then in the process of getting the wide body done, one of the problems that happens is that obviously you're adding about 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches on each side of the car, which means in total you have almost 3 inches worth of total width, but your tires stay in the same location. To resolve that problem, we don't use spacers, we actually use full-blown aluminum adapters. Let me show you how this works, y'all. So basically what you're doing is that you're able to get the factory setting that you have here in your hub, and now we're able to add this to it to give it some depth to bring the wheel out more so that we can have a better looking car, right? So we get this in place. Let me show you what's the difference between this and the spacer. When this goes in the holes, you see, everything goes flush, everything back to normal. So once we get this done, I'll show y'all something. This bolt comes here, and when you use, these are the 8 corners that go in the middle of the car. They actually go here, back into this bad boy right here. and then we start to tie them down. So once you get that down, they're gonna hold this aluminum here in place. They're gonna give us this distance here to get the wheel popped out. Once I get that done, I'm gonna go into the modifying of the fender. All right, y'all, this is what's going on. You ready to record it?
Yes, it's been recorded.
What's going on, guys? So I already got the molding because you guys already saw it installed earlier. What I have to do is some modifications to allow the wheel travel to come up and down. The wide body comes to approximately here, but I have to be able to have the travel for the wheel to move. So I've already done this on my car. I've already done it. If you look very closely here, guys, look, you can see what I'm doing. There's a bubble here where a screw's supposed to be, a bubble here for a screw, a bubble here for a screw. I go out a half and a half additional from those two screws, and then I do my inch. It's gonna be about 1.25 inches coming across. That's my lines. I'm gonna cut that, but in the process of doing it, I'm not just gonna do it straight down. I'm actually gonna blend it here. So as I do this, I'm actually gonna grab this and mold it down this way. Like that. And like that, because that can allow me to have the travel that I need to have on this wide body to do what it needs to do. I'll be cutting it.
So currently, Tony's still working on that.
That's not paint, that's stickers.
But just so y'all know,
that is sticker, that's tire sticker.
If this
they cost
video comes out immaculate, it's because of me. My production skills
$155 they cost it.
have been amazing. So amazing.
Cut that out, I'm not gonna put it in the video. $155. All right, well, we get already that marked up and ready to go. I'm over here with Josh to allow him to get these wide body parts, and he's applying the double-sided tape. So once he does this, I'm gonna cut this piece at the end of the build, and you'll see that. Because once I get that situated with that cut, this is gonna be blank and I can cut it open. But he is now applying right now the 3M double-sided tape to get the wide bodies installed. Because this is the part where everybody gets the most scared. We have to chop on the vehicle. I'm gonna start doing the cut and start getting this metal removed so I can get this ready stuff installed, all right? That part's already cut. Now the black comes off, and now I start cutting off this other metal here. Delicioso. Alright, so you guys can actually see where the modifications have been cut in the vehicle right now. That's the clearance you need to have for the travel to come in. This little plastic piece is actually left over when you do the cuts. I actually just cut it out. When I install the wide body here now, guys, I'm gonna go, before I do that, I'm actually gonna mask all this up that you see that I've cut. And I'm gonna go ahead and paint it, even though it's an aluminum type blend of metal, I'm gonna go ahead and paint it to make sure no rust or no oxidation comes to the vehicle in the process of it drying and so on. So I'm gonna go ahead and mask these units up. I've already done the back also. But I do wanna bring something to your attention, guys. When you're cutting out the backside, I'm sorry, Nina.
You're okay.
But look at the metal here that was here. You're gonna notice you have a double metal. One in the front, one in the back. This one has to come out a little bit wider. That's gonna be the piece that's here, which is also gonna allow the travel of the glass of the car to come in here without it having to have scrapes and hits and so on. So I'm actually ready on that point too at this point. I'm getting her together. We should have the car shortly, guys. Reels in the building. You already see them coming and shooting up live.
You thought it was a joke, huh?
It was I heard a lot.
Have I posted a rap on my channel yet? I can't remember.
Yeah, so
dude sat down beside
real quick, he shuts down the fly. That's pretty much what happens right now. But while he was getting that done, I already got my area. I did this side, I already painted it. I do the painting so we don't get no corrosion. So I'm gonna just touch it up inside. But I know that it's all protected. This is the primer paint, so it does two things at the same time. And I'm gonna do the same thing back here in the area that you just seen that I cut over here to make sure that everything got no adhesion, and we should be ready to go in a few minutes with this bad boy. So I can do this for protection of the paint, and we continue the process. Alright, so give it a checkup. We got Mr. Isaac over here doing cuts. Let's get this cut situated here. That fender can be cut off in a minute, and the light's already installed. Now we got Josh working over here on getting these pillars. So these panels right here in the side, they come out. You can see we're moving that one right there. That got to come out to go to the new bumper to be able to allow the screws to go into place. So this is almost done, guys. As much as you see it far away, it's really, really close. We're going to have it out very shortly. Okay, y'all, so we got all this stuff cut up. Bumper's going on right now. I'm about to show y'all that. But Isaac is over here finishing up the final cuts. He's already getting it all situated, so this should be out of here very shortly. I'm gonna go ahead and install the spacers for the wheels and start popping in the body kit, and we should be ready to roll, y'all. So I'll continue as soon as we get y'all situated. The guys are all rolling and rocking. We should be out in about 5 Puerto Rican minutes. And we got the bumper going on, y'all, look. Bumper going on. So y'all about to see the transformation in a few minutes. We're installing this, and then we should be having this ready to go. What you gotta do with your wife sometime on camera, you gotta take her, I don't know if you ever heard about the yoking. This is when you kind of put them to sleep in a nice manner, you're going to bed. And she could try to defend herself, and you're gonna have to let her go because you can't abuse animals. I'm just saying that way. But anyway, listen, y'all. This is what's going on. Front end, this Hellcat conversion, y'all, is completely done. That is an exact Hellcat front end on an RT, y'all. It is done, it's accomplished. I'm about to finish mounting up the wide body. I'm getting the adapters on for the wheels. I'm gonna give y'all a video in a minute, man. I'm gonna continue the video as I put the car, start mounting the wide body down. In fact, I'm gonna let y'all see that. Give me a second, let me get it all situated. Alright, y'all, so I got this already situated. As you can see, I got the wide body in my hand. These tabs, it has tabs all across it. You can start matching the tabs that you have remaining. Right, making sure your fitment's good, and then I'll show you how we do the double-sided. All right, my guys, so this is what's going on, man. It's another late night here in the shop, man, but we have to run through and do what we have to do. My boy has just finished sealing up these lights again. If you look very closely, this is already sealed, and we double sealed it again. Make sure everything's good. Mr. Josh has this car going down with the Underglow, and we should be getting this out the door very shortly where he can go and enjoy his car and have a good time with his baby again, man. But it's kind of what we do here, man. Sometimes we have the good days, sometimes we have the bad days. Today's just a work day. We gotta do what we have to do, man. So she should be out of here very shortly, and we'll keep you posted. The build that we have, we're doing the wide body on. We actually got the front end on the vehicle right now. I had to do a custom cutting down here to be able to allow the radar from the vehicle to fit in there, but we got that looking really good. It looks great. This is actually coming together. The Flow Series lights are installed there. This little hologram that he got on his lights, I don't know if you can see it, but this bad boy is getting ready to come together, guys. This is actually, we're at that running point where the car gets going and gets ready to come out the shop, so everybody's working hard, man, as you can see, but she should be out very shortly, guys. So I'll just give you an update. Like I said, what we did to this thing, actually, because you guys don't have the problem, we actually bolted this through the wide body, and then the body man countersinked it and flashed it in there, allowing it to be pressure. You can't take this off no matter what you want. This is actually solid put on the car. He actually did that to get it done on all 4 of them. They are countersink with some screws, and then the body man actually countersank them in and then got it done. That's how we do them here, man, because all you guys are having a problem with the wide bodies. That's how we do it, man. You do it right, do it one time, be over with, man. So we're rolling. Okay, one of the issues you guys have when you install this wide body, I'm gonna show you something with this light here real quick. We've had to do some modifications inside the fender well. I showed y'all before, we've had to cut the plastic. We've had to cut inside. Now I have to modify this part of the wide body to be able to get it to work properly. So I'm gonna start cutting right now and getting this situated so y'all can see exactly what's going on. I've already measured it before pre-dimensioned. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my air saw here.
Found it. Look above Josh's pool.
I got my air saw here. And I'm gonna cut exactly on the lines that I've already marked on before. So now that I got this here, guys, I'm actually gonna line my tool and go straight down. So now I got that. And now I gotta come and get my line that I got over here. And this piece should come off and flop off. So now, when we look inside here, guys, really well, I'm gonna show you that I've already cut the metal inside this. So let me show y'all. I've cut the metal, I've cut the fender, and I've cut everything I need for the clearance to get this going. So this right now is kind of what you guys gotta do. Like I said, we screw this into the body here on the plastic. Then we screw through the wide body to it itself so it gets everything 100% situated with the install. So right now this is gonna be okay. I'm gonna round off some of the edges to get it where I know the clearance has to be. And we should be rolling on this kit shortly. All right, guys, so we're here at the body shop right now, man. If we check it up with this Challenger, the wide body, we put it together here. We got my man in my body shop, getting her together, getting her situated. This is kind of what it's looking like right now, y'all. The wide body is being placed in. This is our body man, Lewis, man. Come and say hi to him. Come to the audio shop, man. Come check us out. Guaranteed I know you're gonna be happy with the work. He's the only one that touches all our cars, our lights that we do, and all the wide bodies we do in my car and my wife, and he's pretty much the guy who does everything for us, man. He's been doing it for me for a long time. We came up with another idea. Y'all always want to wonder how you guys get the wide bodies to stick on. Well, let me show you the trick, man. Once we get everything painted and situated, what we do is we pre-drill some holes, and we're actually putting this with a bolt to the vehicle itself. So now I've got a bolt that's holding between here to here. Once that holds from here to here, this is never gonna come off again because it's bolted to the vehicle. Now you're gonna go ahead and sand this, of course, and do the painting to it. But once this is done, guys, this will never come off again. So you guys all having that problem over there with the wide bodies, man, wanna know how to do it? This is the way we do it here at AUDIOZONE. It took me a couple times to go ahead and plan it and to get it situated, in which we were able to find out why, because I have failures on mine too. But after playing with it, a couple different options and so on, this has always been the best one so far. So we actually bolt this down to the body of the car, and he actually bondos it in and does the filling of the fiberglass and gets it all situated. So this should be ready to go very shortly. So I'm just showing y'all exactly what's going on. He's actually getting this one more sanded down. You can see how it's gonna be at the end. So he's gonna sanding process. Once he gets that, he paints it. This is over with, this is done. No more failure in the wide body. Lewis is the guy here, man, that does all our work, man. And again, if you need it done right, do it the first time. Come here to AUDIOZONE here in Irving Tx, man. We're at 1230 North Beltline Road. I guarantee you'll be happy, y'all. Came back to the body shop to get a view of what's going on. As you can see right now, we have gotten these molded into the car. You can see all this is actually gone. He's doing all the molding and getting it situated right now, as you can tell here. Getting it all molded into the car, and they have nuts and bolts like I told you. So we did nuts and bolts on this from the inside outside, and now we're just getting it all fiberglass and getting it all situated to get them painted and put back on. But it's looking good. That could be more stable than any of them that you've seen out there in reality. And this was about to be coming out the shop. As soon as my boy gives me this back, then I'll be able to give this to the client, which is actually here with me today, coming to see the progress of his baby, to see what's going on, man. But she is coming out the building. It's actually be a totally different type of setup that we did. And when I first came with him and I saw it, I liked it a lot more. In fact, I'm bringing mine back to him because he can do the same setup to mine. He's gonna mold it into the car and do what we have to do, man. So far it's looking good. Y'all be checking this one out in a few minutes when we get this car out of here. All right, y'all, so we're continuing today, checking up on my RT that got the shop right now, man, getting the wide body done. We got news that the parts is painted, which is a blessing. We're gonna go take a look at it now. We got our guy Brent right there with us in the back of the building right there. We got my son Isaac driving. We're heading out there to check it out and get an update and make sure everything's going good, but we should have delivery in this car very, very shortly. I cannot wait, truthfully, to get this boy out. I mean, you know, the coronavirus hit, but the car got sick, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta make sure that the car is healed, the injections are good, make sure that the metabolism and everything going good with her, and you know, we gotta do the immune system is good and she's able to come out to the public again. But when she come out to the public, she's gonna be killing y'all, because you ain't seen one done yet like this one, I guarantee you that. So we got here to the body shop, man, and we're seeing the beautiful car here. She's already painted, as y'all can see. She is on, she is looking great, she is looking good, she is installed, and she is gonna be ready to roll in a few minutes, man. Tell me what y'all think, man. It's getting there, man. She is getting there. She's getting cleaned up, man. She's looking very, very good. I'm excited. Can't wait to get out the door, man. But you know, hard work is what we put in, man. And you know what I'm saying? We do a lot what we have to do, and we're getting it ready to go, guys. So this one should be out any moment now. We have a final video on this build. So Brent's driving up here to the building, man. He wanted to drive his car here. There he is right there, pulling up in the shop right now. We're bringing it to the store to get it delivered to the shop to start finishing up the process that we have to do on her and get it all situated, man. But she's looking amazing, man. I'm not gonna lie, the car's looking great. It's looking amazing. Now we gotta go tag team and get the bad boy out. But she is here in the building, y'all. Wide body is installed. We are rolling this car out of here, and we should have it out of here within the next couple of days, man. So look what it's looking like. Just to give y'all an update, guaranteed not to come off, guaranteed not to come off the stop, not gonna be unsticking, not gonna have no issue. AUDIOZONE, man. I know he missed his baby, but she's ready to go. All right, guys, so after now we have just cut all the wheel wells out. We're actually putting Humpty Dumpty together again. She is getting ready to get the hood closed down. Bring it down, ta-ta-ta-ta. She's getting ready to go. Now this one should be getting out of the building, man. We got the Underglow going on there. We got the wide body and that thing. Look at the part that we're waiting for, y'all, that we told you about. But this bad boy should be coming out of the shop very closely. This customer cannot wait. He became a friend in the process, man. Brent in the building, Brent in the building. We're gonna be getting out of here soon. This car's ready to go. We are doing it. Guys, so we give you an update of what's going on, man. We got the silly girl ready to go, man. She got the Underglow flying right there, as you can see, all the way around 360. She got the back glowing. She got the side glowing. She got the other side front glowing. Then she also got, guys, the Flow series, but look at the Demon Eye. Now he's gonna go flex the Demon Eye around to show you different colors. Brent, show him a blue. Brent's over there playing with his phone like a baby, but he got the, now he's doing the Flow series. No, that's the Flow series. Go to the other one and do the Demon Eye. He got that red going in there right now. There he goes. Now he's checking the color of that Flow, guys. So this is actually ready to go, man. Brent, it's been a process. It's been a timely process, but the background's ready to go, man. The wide body's in there. Like I said, the only thing waiting for the little part to come in, man. They gave us the wrong one, but this bad boy getting to be sent home and to go home to Papa, so Daddy can go and enjoy his time with a baby, man. If you don't know him, man, he is Brent. He's been around the shop for many, many videos, man. He's actually part of the shop. Became part of the shop, man. He's been here, actually been around, became a friend, man. You see me with him in the races and other places. He became a friend through this process, man. But the girls are back in town. There's something evil lurking in the dark. She's getting ready to go. Brent, you are signed, sealed, and delivered. You taking your baby home right now. How you feel?
100% better than I ever felt before. And y'all stay tuned, because more to come.
More to come, y'all, because she's coming out very shortly, y'all. She'll be out the door. So y'all, we ended the day, man. Today we got my customer. He's very happy outside playing with his car. He just can't stop smiling, which is the greatest feeling in the world, to see my client super happy. He's floating around with his demon eyes right now. As you can see, he's got it all red, meaning that she's ready to go devour the streets, y'all. So be careful, because she's coming at you, y'all. The girl's back in town. Then we got the AUDIOZONE up in the building. Yeah, we're not my baby. And we're over here at AUDIOZONE, man. 1230 North Belline Road here in Irving, Texas, man. It's 1230 North Belline Road. If you need something, man, we're definitely here to serve you guys. We're going to do our best always, man, to do the best that we can and stand by you as my client and to make you happy, man. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank y'all for the support, man. Thank y'all for subscribing. We're on our way to 10K. I'm going to be doing a very big giveaway at 10K. I don't know what I'm going to do, but if I give away what I get at 1,000, wait till we get to 10K, y'all. Give me a whole bigger bill, man. So thank y'all so much. God bless.